Here at Mount St. Mary's women's basketball head coach Bryan Whitten. He's in his fourth season at Mount St. Mary's. Hey coach, why don't you talk about the goals for the 2010-11 season for the women's basketball team?
Sure. This year, we're looking to build on last year. One of the goals we have every year is to be as successful or improve our success from the previous season, so we're looking to do that. First thing we have to do is we have to get healthy. We've been really banged up in preseason, and we haven't had a lot of reps for some of our returning players, so we're trying to get them healthy. Once they get healthy, obviously we want to have a strong showing in our non-conference schedule. It's very, very difficult. Play as well as we can and improve, considering we have 8 freshmen and sophomores on our 11-player roster. So we need to get them some experience, get a little bit better in that situation, and then obviously we want to try to make a run in the conference tournament.
Coach, you got 6 players returning this year, and in the post you've got Leah Westbrooks, Mary Dunn, and Tara Lonergan. And then the guard position, you got Sydney Henderson, Selena Mann, and junior Sandra Andreessen. Why don't you talk about them?
Okay, we'll start with our seniors. Obviously, Mary and Leah are coming back, and they've been 4-year players. Mary's pretty much been a 4-year starter and a mainstay in that lineup. She's been our go-to player last year as a junior. Had a great freshman year where she made the all-rookie team. Sophomore year, she was very, very solid. Junior year, again, last year, I thought she had a great year. Probably, in my estimation, should have been on the all-conference team in some respect, but unfortunately didn't make it. She's just a workhorse. She's a player who can score on the inside, who can score from the perimeter. She rebounds. She works very hard on defense. She leads by example for our team. She's a very, very hard worker and is going to be someone we're counting on very, very heavily this year. Leah Westbrooks, again, a 3-year player, would be a 3-year starter. Had some injuries as a freshman and kind of was in and out of the lineup. Her sophomore year was her best year here at the Mount when she averaged about 10 points and 6 or 7 rebounds. Last year she had a preseason injury that kind of lingered all year long and kind of affected her. Unfortunately, so far this year she's been injured. She's practiced about 3 times heading into the opener against Virginia, so hopefully we can get her healthy, get her back on track, because having Mary and Leigh in the post will be very, very important for us for conference play. Tara Lonergan is a sophomore, going to be getting some minutes at that forward spot. Didn't get a lot of minutes last year. Didn't come in probably as prepared as she needed to be, but I think that's what happens with freshmen. She learned a lot last year, has been working pretty hard this year to make herself a better player and earn some minutes in that rotation, and she's definitely going to be getting them. At the guard spot, we have a returning starter, Sandra Andreessen, who is our starting 3 guard, has been a 2-year starter out of her 2-year starter so far. A very, very good slashing player, an aggressive player trying to get to the hole, has improved her perimeter shot, and has worked really, really hard on her defense and rebounding. Sid Henderson is a returning starter as well at that 2-guard spot. Sid is just a warrior. She's a hard-nosed player. She defends as well as anybody in the conference. She's extremely quick. She's worked on her perimeter shot to go along with a slashing, penetrating game. Rebounds very, very well for a guard, expecting big things out of Sid this year. And then the last returning player, Selena Mann, who again had a very, very solid freshman season, was working her way into the starting lineup when she got a concussion and had to sit out for 3 games and kind of lost some of the momentum she had going into the last 10 games of the year. So expecting big things out of Selena. She's a great floor leader. She's a tremendous defender. Again, another player who's a penetrator and a slasher, has worked very hard on her perimeter shot, and being the point guard, she's our team leader on the floor, so we're counting on her to take us places.
Like I said before, you got 6 returning players, Coach, but now you also have 5 freshmen. Why don't you give the Mount fans a glimpse of the freshmen you got this year?
Sure. Well, first and foremost, we have a local player from Damascus High School, 6'2", Jessie Kaufman, who has had a pretty good preseason, has gotten better from the first day. I mean, she has a pretty good work ethic. She has really improved her interior play. She was always known as a 3-point shooter. She's still doing that very well, but she's working on her low post game. She's working on her interior defense and her rebounding, and she's someone who I think as the year goes on this year and she gains more experience is going to be a player who's going to really, really help our program this year and over the next 3. Ashley Christie is a guard from Ohio who has probably been the most impressive freshman so far. Very versatile. She handles the ball. She can shoot it from the perimeter. She gets to the basket. She can run the offense. She makes nice passes. Works very, very hard on defense. Just a a gym rat and is someone we're very much counting on for this season. Another freshman, Rachel Matthews, 6 foot, 6'1", big body post, has given us a presence inside, is very physical, scores on the blocks, rebounds, works hard at defense, and it's just going to give us that little toughness down on the block. Kayla Grosset is from Canada. She was one of the top 5 players in Toronto last year. Is a player who, again, has shown flashes of doing some very, very good things, especially on the offensive end. Defensively, she's working to find her rhythm and figure out what we're doing on the defensive end to be consistent, but she works very, very hard and is going to help us on the rebounding side as well. And then the final freshman we have is Kelly Guerrero, who is a three-point shooting specialist, is someone who we're going to be looking forward to seeing knock down that three on quite a few occasions.
Coach, the season's just around the corner. You guys start on Sunday at Virginia. What are you looking to accomplish in that game?
Again, we want to be better on Sunday than we were on Saturday. We want to be better on Monday than we were on Sunday. The game's Sunday at 2. We're looking forward to the challenge of playing Virginia. They received votes in the top 25 poll this past week. Very talented, very athletic, very quick. We're going to really need to be at the top of our game to have a chance to win this one at their place. We're looking to see how we perform under difficult situations, being on a BCS school on their home floor. If we can handle their pressure, if we can contain them, and not give them the quick, easy strike that they're used to getting in transition, I think we have a shot to be successful.
All right, Coach. Thanks and good luck this year.
Thanks, Dave.